completely lost in your life? Like you just got to this point where nothing made sense anymore. What am I even doing? Why am I following the path that I'm following? Am I even creating the kind of life that I want to create? Well, I got to one of those spots yesterday after getting off a third call that just left me feeling really unsettled and really lost. And I was just so out of it. I laid on the floor and I'm realizing I probably do that to ground. I'm somebody who's so heady and so spacious and so out all the time, especially as a highly sensitive. It's so nice to ground. So come take a spot next to me. Also, we can just pretend that we're laying on the grass and enjoying the sun, or laying in the grass on a blanket and watching the stars as we're discussing deep topics like feeling lost. And I was like, in that moment, right, I always ask myself this question: what do I need right now? And then I was like, I don't know. And then I got more frantic. I don't know. I don't know what I need. I have about 10 minutes before I need to get up and go get my kiddo and pretend like I'm totally fine. I can just go through the rest of my day, and I'm not. The goal that I'm working towards all of a sudden doesn't make any sense anymore. I need something to hold on to, something that I know that my life makes sense, that my actions make sense, that I'm doing all of this effort for something, that something will come of it, that at least I get to enjoy myself a bit more. Right? It's been working so hard towards something that I then enjoy. I forgot to have joy along the way. And I was like, what do I need? What do I need to ground myself? And, it took a bit longer. I took a quick nap. I was trying to breathe deeply for like 5 minutes. I was inviting my higher self, my guides, to come and just lay some kind of inspiration on me. It calmed me down a little bit, enough to drive for 5 minutes and go pick up my kiddo. But as soon as I picked up my 8-year-old, there were all these demands. Mom, you need to do this. Mom, we need to look up that. Mom. And I was just like, I felt like I was in such a fragile and overstimulated place that I just did not have the brain space for it. And I tried to engage with him a bit, and then I was like, let's make a snack, right? If I get into like mechanical motions of doing something like making food, right? Being in the kitchen, preparing food, mechanical motions, it helps to ground me. It helps to bring me back, kitty cat. But in my view, it brings me back to here and now. It brings me back into my body. It brings me back into, well, this right now makes sense. This right now is part of me enjoying my life. I am nourishing my kid with wholesome food. This is good. I was also trying to find something on YouTube, right? Put my earbud in while I was prepping food to figure out something. What do I need to listen to? So I tried music, right? Fast paced music to kind of shake up my state into something more powerful. That was not working. That just made me more antsy. I tried to listen to something inspiring, like a motivational video. That was too much. That didn't work. Then I tried to go to an author who is much more soft spoken, right? Like Robert Holden, somebody who is just, the happiness project, something to ground me into gentleness and knowingness. That really wasn't working either. And I was like, what do I need? My boyfriend called in the midst of that, and I kind of let him know the state was I was in, and he's such a sweet man. He always asks me, what can I do? What do you need? Do you need me to take care of the kids tonight so you can go journal? You can do whatever you need to. You can get away for a little bit. And I was like, I honestly don't know what I need, but it's starting to ground me. It's starting to come back just in this mechanical motion. And I didn't end up going anywhere that night. I didn't even get around to journaling, which is usually something that always helps to ground me. But what I did remember, I was like, what do I need? And what does my audience, what do the people that I enjoy working with the most? Highly sensitive, right? Fellow highly sensitives, HSPs, what do they need when they feel like this in their lives? And then I was like, well, remember that course that you filmed like a year and a half ago and you never actually put up to have others enjoy? That is exactly what I would need right now. And that's exactly what I am going to go through right now. In January 2025, I filmed 33 videos on life, on how on tools, on amazing tools and insights that I have had as a highly sensitive and what I need to bring me back to myself, right? When I'm in this state of life has just been too much. It's been too overwhelming. There's been too many demands. I've been pushing too hard for too long. What do I need in order to find myself again? Because I've been putting so much energy on the outside. I have been studying, learning, integrating so many new things that I kind of forgot who I am and what my essence is and what feels best for me. So, in order to ground myself again into what I deeply need, I am going to go through the next 33 days. Every day, I'm going to choose the next video of the next day to go through and to find myself again. So, my goal, since I have not been showing up here on YouTube since May, there's been a lot happening in my life since May. It's been quite a ride. But I want to be able to show up when I'm not at my best, when I am feeling fragile, when I am feeling lost, when I am feeling like I don't have all the answers all the time. I'm not in my powerhouse, amazing, go for it, warrior Christine self all the time. I have moments where I feel weak. I have moments where I'm completely lost. I have moments where sadness seems to just, it seems like a sinkhole just sucking me in. But I feel like in those moments, more than anything, we all need something to hold on to. And that is exactly why my original intention with that course, right, of 33 days, and it's not live. I have not even, I think there's still a couple of videos I need to edit in order for it to go on my website to even sell at some point. No one has ever looked, well, I can't say no one has ever looked at these videos. I had posted them originally on Facebook and a little bit on YouTube. And since then, I have locked them, right? Because they're not ready. They're not ready to be seen. So they're not currently out there anywhere. But maybe I will. Maybe I will make them available as a course and see. Let's see if they serve me. Let's see if they serve you. I would love your feedback on them. And we'll start tomorrow. And it's kind of fun that we're towards the end of August. If we count 33 days from tomorrow, it, I believe, gets us to like September 29th. So one day shy of like the whole month. So I was like, hey, on September 30th, we'll just celebrate. I'll be a big celebration. So can you imagine where you'll be at the end of September, right? Just 33 days. Can you give me 33 days? Do you want to go on this journey with me of deep exploration, of understanding yourself and your highly sensitive nature more, of feeling more alive, of understanding even the hard emotions that you have, of embracing yourself for everything you are and for really getting some powerful tools of how to work with yourself and with your nature and with your pitfalls on a daily basis. I invite you to come join me. And I kind of pulled up this note that I wrote myself about the outline of these 33 days, and I just wanted to read you some of these topics to inspire you. It certainly inspired me. I was like, I wrote this, I made videos on all of these. Maybe this is exactly what I need. So day 1 tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the most powerful tool for overwhelm and feeling lost. Go figure. Day 2, reconnect to your bliss. Day 3, being authentic and letting go. Day 4, creating daily bliss. Morning routine, segmenting intentions. Day 5, the makeup of intense emotions. Day 6, shift emotions quickly. Day 7, activating desired emotions. Day 8, are you an emotional sponge? Day 9, master overstimulation as an HSP. Day 10, how to process deep and intense emotions. Day 11, how anger serves you. Day 12, sadness, depression, and the myth of happiness. Day 13, understanding fear and anxiety. Day 14, ruminating, how it serves you and how to move on. Day 15, feel empowered, setting boundaries. Day 16, self-worth, exploring the bright and challenging aspects of being an HSP. Day 17, feeling deeply worthy. What's in your way? Day 18, feeling worthy in someone else's eyes. Rejection and abandonment. Day 19, being your authentic self in relationships. Day 20, feeling deeply loved. Day 21, communicating your needs. Day 22, how the intensity of your emotions impacts others. Day 23, how to trust yourself and hone your intuition. Day 24, what to hold on to when life gets tough. Day 25, navigating conflict in a relationship. Day 26, how to pick yourself back up after a breakup, getting over the anxiety of a relationship ending. Day 27, vulnerable days when you feel even more sensitive. Day 28, decision making as an HSP. Day 29, navigating change as an HSP. Day 30, exercise and nutrition for the HSP. Day 31, working as an HSP, employee versus entrepreneur. Day 32, parenting as an HSP. And day 33, building a meaningful and deeply fulfilling life as a highly sensitive person. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Why don't you write me in the comments what your favorite is? What really stuck out for you? What was one topic you heard and you were like, oh my God, I so need this. Can we skip to that right now? We're still going to have to go in order. But you can also, I don't even know how this works on YouTube. Does it work on YouTube? Can you message me? Can you message me in some way? If you can't message me on YouTube, you can always email me, emotioncoachchristine@gmail.com, or you can instant message me on Instagram. I am also on Instagram as @emotioncoach. You can email me in some way and tell me, Christine, send me a reminder, right? That way, send me your email address. That way, I have you and I can remind you, hey, that day is coming up. That topic you said you really wanted to hear about. Make sure you check in and I'll tell you the highlights of what we are learning in these 33 days and what's coming up for me. I really am going to hold myself super accountable to show up. And like I said, I am not one who likes to be seen when I'm not 100%, but I'm just going to show up because this is how I want you to show up for yourself, even on days when you don't feel like you're at your best. Those are so important to still show up, to still be there, to still love yourself through it. 33 days. Let's do this together. We got this. All right. I can't promise you what time. It's probably going to be different every day because my life is crazy right now. But I will be here. I will show up and you will get the notification when I'm here. I'll see you tomorrow. Yes. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow.